Hi, folks, and welcome into the District 5-5A preview here on the Champion Sports Radio video blog. Along with Ryan Mueller, I'm Thomas Lee. Defensive Player of the Year for the preseason. We talked a lot about this. So many of the guys who had such a big part defensively last season in 5-5A, well, they were seniors. They're gone now. There's a huge opportunity here for maybe a younger player, a guy who was on the JV last year, or just playing behind one of those great players on Trinity, on Northwest, or on Keller, to step up and have a big season and garner this. But I think, Ryan, that we both turned to a guy who had huge success in limited action, in John Miles, the defensive end from the Heritage Panthers. He had 7 sacks in an injury-shortened season last year. If he can stay healthy, he will wreak havoc on all these great quarterbacks in this district, and he's our pick for our preseason Defensive Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year, it's kind of hard to pick. There's a lot of candidates out there, but I think you got to go with Keller Indians quarterback Cameron Aller-Heiligen. His ability to throw the ball. Here's a guy that's thrown for over 1,600 yards last season and also 17 touchdowns. And you also have to welcome back Kilo Webster at running back. That's going to make things a lot easier for Aller-Heiligen under center. And Thomas, you and I were at the Northwest game last year, and Aller-Heiligen went down with an injury, and then all of a sudden the backup quarterback comes in. You could definitely tell that he was missed. So it's going to be very key for him this year to have Kilo at running back and also sling the ball around and put up some points.
I want to give an honorable mention here to the Bell Blue Raiders now junior running back Kenneth Farrell. This kid is special, and I think the two of them will be vying for this award as the season goes out as the offensive MVP out of District 5-5A. We look at the district MVP. Well, we're not being very creative here. We're going with the team that year in and year out over the last half dozen seasons has really dominated their district, of course, the Trinity Trojans. And we think the one guy that's going to make this team go, with all of the guys that they're going to lose through graduation, all the senior leadership that they've had over the last couple of years, Tevin Williams, though, is the guy who can really be the glue, hold the team together, and really propel them to new heights. And new heights for them are the same heights as always, gunning for a state championship out of a very, very tough Region 1 pool. It's going to be tough to get out of there, but as we've seen the last couple of years, whoever gets out of there has an excellent shot of going the distance and winning the whole thing.
Yeah, and you look at the 4 teams to make the playoffs, no doubt about it. Trinity is on top. They've been successful year after year, and they're going to reload for next season. And, you also look at Keller. They feel snubbed. They were snakebit because they didn't make the playoffs last year. They lost out from a coin toss. So the Indians are going to be very hungry to get back into the playoff hunt. You've got the Bell Blue Raiders. Thomas already mentioned that. Kenny Farrell, unbelievable running back. He's going to be a powerhouse in the backfield for Coach Olivo. And then you also look at Colleyville Heritage. Year after year, they're a well-oiled machine. Mike Bowler's offense, doesn't matter if Stephen Hill is in there, whoever, they're going to be putting up some points. So I think those are the 4 teams that will make the playoffs.
Yeah, Heritage is going to have to reload, but they've got the talent, and Coach Fuller has shown over the last several years he can plug in different pieces, slightly adapt his offense, and that NASCAR tempo really, that kind of does a lot for itself. So, as we look at the district champs, again, there's really not much to talk about. The Trinity Trojans, they're one of the best teams in the state, one of the best teams in the nation, and we think they're going to walk away with the 5-5A crown. Tune in on Thursday. We shift over to the by-district opponents in the first round of the playoffs for 5-5A. That's District 6-5A, and quite possibly one of the most competitive districts in the state. It should be a good one. For Ryan Mueller, I'm Thomas Lee. We'll see you next time here on Champion Sports Radio.